Market update time. Let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Hey traders, I've just recorded the video walking you through my 10K trading plan. In this video, I'm going to share with you all the steps to go from nothing to 10K per month. This is the exact formula, step by step you need to follow. Click on the button above that says 10K trading plan and get access now. Alrighty, traders, market update time. Let's have a quick look at the markets. Pretty much a nothing day across the board, but nothing has changed today. We are still continuing up. We are basically making a small little double top here. But if you look at the flow of this market, we're still very, very clear, guys, in the direction that we have. We're still getting this nice higher trough. We've had this sort of peak through here. We've had this higher peak, and the market is where it is right now. So, and this is the thing about trading, guys. As we're trading the daily chart, we have to bend and mold with what the chart is telling us, right? Because 1 minute it can start to look bearish, and the next minute it can flip around and start turning bullish. But right now there is nothing bearish about this chart. We could nice update. We opened sort of a sideways day. We do have a lot of resistance up here at sort of the 21,000 mark. Oh, sorry, 20,100. But I believe that's going to break through. You look at the S&P 500. The S&P 500, pretty much an inside day, pretty much a nothing day of the markets. It did come up and close this gap through here. So we're going to see whether this that gap is now being closed, whether this gap here is going to be filled. So really, really interesting times, guys, but we're just flowing through with what the market is telling us, right? So let's have a look at this here. We have top up there. We have this low through here. The market comes down. This was now a trough. This was now a peak. This is now a trough. Okay, so it hasn't really formed any peak or trough yet, has it? Not yet. It's just sideways day. This actually could be a lower peak. You know what I mean? Like, we're just got to be real with this here. Right now it's bullish, and now we need to continue staying bullish. But right now, what happens? And there's two scenarios. What's going to happen tomorrow, right? Two scenarios. What is that? Scenario number one. We do this. What happens if that happens? Then the market, right? Then the market is just continuing this nice upward trend. What happens if we get this tomorrow? Down. Well, that's now a down day, right? So then what do we have? If that was the down day, this would be now a lower. What is this here? Well, this is a peak through here. This would now be a lower peak. But in an uptrend, the troughs are what's most important. So even if it comes down through there, if it hasn't broken this 2,270 mark, then what we still have is an uptrend. And until we actually start to break past this low through here, which is the 2,270 mark, that's when the trend is likely to change. But until that happens, even if we do get a down day, we might get a lower peak. But when that happens, if we do get a lower peak, who's in control of that now? So right now, or should I say, right now we have high peaks, high troughs. Who's in control? Buyers, right? But what happens if we get a down bar tomorrow? Ooh, then now a low peak. Then if you look at this here, so we actually have higher troughs and lower peaks. Who's in control? No one yet, right? No one. They're fighting out. They're a bit confused. And generally speaking, what that does, if you look at this from a technical point of view, you look at that, and what does that look like now? It looks like a bit of a triangle pattern, and this may be forming a triangle pattern right now. We just don't know. We're going to wait and see. This is where we bend and mold with it, and maybe forming a triangle pattern, and then we break out. And wherever the breakout goes, wherever it is. So right now, we're getting a little resistance where we are right now. We're forming like a bit of a triangle pattern. If it does go down, have a down day tomorrow, as long as we don't break past this trough through here, then long-term buyers are still in control. And just having like a little resting phase. And looking at the Nasdaq as well too, we can see on the Nasdaq that on the Nasdaq we have this here. We have trough, obviously trough, higher trough, and look at this here. It's basically now made a double top. This Nasdaq looks really, really strong from Another nice move to the high side. So nothing bearish about that. Moving on now to silver and gold, guys. And there's a few things that I want to show you with silver and gold. Nice update. Nice update. Bam, 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 bam. Nice update. And you can see this here. Or not, shouldn't say nice update, but just a nice 1% update on silver. And a really nice update on gold. And the one thing I want to share with you guys is the long-term charts, though. The weekly charts here. So if you look at this weekly chart, silver around the $18 level, 18 to 18.50 is going to be an area of resistance. So you've got this trend line through here. So if we have like another nice little up move, then that's going to be another nice area of resistance through there. So because we have this resistance on through here. So round about where it is right now, a bit higher, we're going to form a bit of resistance. Looking at gold is continuing to break past this 1220 level, which is a very strong bullish level. We're getting a lot of bullishness activity now. And the gold is just continuing to rise up. If we have a look at the UUP, which is the US dollar, and we go look at that daily chart, we can see UUP is continuing to head down. Pretty much nothing day today on the UUP, but we are starting to head down quite significantly on the US dollar, and we have broken past this high point through here, which is, as you can see on this weekly chart, we had this high point through here, and that was basically that point through there. We did find support, break back up. Now we're broken back down below that support. So we're looking very, very bullish for silver and gold. And the thing is, guys, is that there was no entry signal for me to get on silver and gold, but there has been things like Rick, right? If I look at Rick, I've actually been, let me have a look at this here. So I've actually been in, let me actually bring this up here. So I've actually been on Rick, Rick Mines. I've been on this now ever since this update through here. And so as I said before, guys, I don't tell you every single trade I take, but these are the style of trades I take, right? You have the nice move up, nice move down, and I got in right here, right there, where you can see this nice up there, right? Now, why did I get into that? It was really, really simple. We had very smooth price action. We had a nice high peak, had a nice high trough. The buyers are starting to show me in control. We actually had this resistance level here, so we had like this nice bullish update breaking out of resistance, so it's continuing the trend. And if I bring up the volume bar on that day as well too, see the volume this day here, well above my moving average, which is lots and lots of buying activity, and this thing's just been going up ever since. So I'm still in it right now. Who knows what's going to happen? We are at an area of resistance. We're at area of resistance right now. We'll see what happens, but I'm still in it, and we'll just see what happens over time. But that's what I do see there, guys. Quick market update when it comes to the Dow Jones and all that sort of stuff, when silver and gold, and also a trade example of what I look for in these markets. And it's silver and gold are taking off. And obviously Rick has been taking off as well too. Now, just because silver and gold's taking off doesn't mean all the miners are going to take off as well too. There's plenty gold and silver stocks that are actually heading down right now. There's some silver and gold stocks that are just starting to take off right now that I got in this morning, and so on and so forth. So there we go, guys. Quick market update time. Hey, thanks for watching. If you'd like to get more free education about trading, then click on the box that says free trading course. This is a free trading course. It goes for around 12 hours long. It's about 12 videos long. Covers everything from chart reading, mindset, trading systems, money management, trade management, everything you need to get yourself ahead in the markets. And if you'd like to get my help personally, then click on the box that says get John's help, and you'll be able to see how you can get my help personally. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. And remember, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today.